Lesson 20. Jesus Christ is put to death. Jesus institutes a new observance. He is betrayed and impaled. After 3.5 years of preaching and teaching, Jesus knew that his time on earth was drawing to an end. The Jewish religious leaders were conspiring to kill him, but they feared an uproar among the people who held him to be a prophet. Meanwhile, Satan influenced one of Jesus' 12 apostles, Judas Iscariot, to turn traitor. The religious leaders offered Judas 30 silver coins to betray Jesus. On his final night, Jesus gathered with his apostles to observe the Passover. After dismissing Judas, he instituted a new observance, the Lord's evening meal. He took a loaf of bread, offered a prayer, and passed the bread to the remaining 11 apostles. "This means my body which is to be given in your behalf," he said. "Keep doing this in remembrance of me." He did the same with a cup of wine, saying, "This cup means the new covenant by virtue of my blood." Jesus had much to say to his apostles that night. He gave them a new commandment, that they show unselfish love to one another. He said, "By this, all will know that you are my disciples, if you have love among yourselves." He urged them not to let their hearts be troubled by the tragic events that were about to unfold. Jesus prayed earnestly in their behalf. They sang praises together and went out into the night. In the Garden of Gethsemane, Jesus kneeled and poured out his heart in prayer. Soon, an armed mob of soldiers, priests and others arrived to arrest him. Judas approached and singled Jesus out by giving him a kiss. As the soldiers bound Jesus, the apostles fled. Standing before the Jewish high court, Jesus identified himself as the Son of God. The court considered him guilty of blasphemy and liable to death. Jesus was then taken to the Roman governor Pontius Pilate. Although he found Jesus innocent of any crime, he turned Jesus over to the mob, clamouring for his death. Jesus was led to Golgotha, where Roman soldiers nailed him to a stake. Broad daylight miraculously turned to darkness. Later that afternoon, Jesus died, and a great earthquake occurred. His body was laid in a tomb cut into the rock. The next day, priests sealed the tomb and posted a guard at its entrance. Was Jesus to remain in that tomb? No. The greatest of all miracles was about to occur. Jesus' vital role. The death of Jesus played a key role in the outworking of Jehovah's purpose. Because Jesus was conceived by means of God's Holy Spirit, he was born perfect, not subject to inherited death. Yet he gave his life so that mankind could have the opportunity to live forever and enjoy the kind of life that disobedient Adam lost for his descendants. Matthew chapter 20 verse 28, Luke chapter 1 verses 34 and 35, and John chapter 3 16 and 36. 2 Peter 3 verse 13. For a discussion of the sacrificial value of Jesus' death, see pages 47 to 56 of the book, What Does the Bible Really Teach? If you would like a free home Bible study at a time and place to suit you, please navigate your browser to jw.org and follow the links online. Thank you for listening.